Hi everyone, this is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and this video is how to become a trusted source here on Win My Vote. So trusted sources are groups, organizations, and individuals that a voter has selected as a trusted source in order to see their endorsements and position statements on candidates, propositions, and measures. So as a voter, this is my ballot right here, and voters are free. They can sign up with just a social media account or an email address, and they type their zip code in, and that zip code will place them in specific voting districts. And if there's any conflict, we have some resources on the sign up page to make sure you get into the right district. But with that, we can give the voter, a full ballot that will go from the national races to the state level races, and then congressional districts, and then state senate and state assembly districts, down to county level races, and then even city races, board of supervisors, city council, all the way down to school board races. We also cover all of the propositions and all of the measures. And for example, this would, as a voter, I would click on Proposition 55. I could learn a little bit more about it. I could read the actual text. I could see a little 1-minute sort of explainer video.
Prop 55 in 1 minute, taxes for education.
And then I can see groups and organizations that are voting yes and groups and organizations that are voting no. And obviously, as a voter, I don't want to see every group that's created a video or a written endorsement or position statement. I just want to see the groups that I trust. So here are the groups that I trust. And for example, Ethan Behrman, I can click on
When
his
does
video.
temporary mean temporary? Well, it doesn't here in California when it comes to money and taxes. We passed Proposition 30 back in 2012, which
And again, I can listen to some more of these groups that I have selected as trusted sources, and then they all start as undecided, obviously. So here I'll decide yes on this one, and I go back to my ballot, and it's nice and prominent here, yes. And then these percentages right here, they actually start after 1,000 people have selected either yes or no. So you can see how it's tracking a little bit. But with that, I can kind of go through and fill out my ballot so that I can just go access it on my cell phone at the polling place, and just quickly go through my ballot and fill it all out. So to give you an idea, these are trusted sources, and sorry about it, the site's super fast. It's my tablet and the video capture software that's slowing this thing way down. Yeah, so we'll go alphabetical. So these are my trusted sources that I've already selected, and these are groups and organizations that have created pages, and I just haven't had time, to go through them, or I've decided, not to want to see their endorsements. And I can talk with you a little bit more about how that works from an outreach standpoint. When you build a page, reach out to all of your members, tell them to, go up, sign up for Win My Vote. It's totally free. They can select you as a trusted source, and then they'll be able to see all of your endorsements and your position statements, all the way through their ballot. So, for example, on the candidate profiles, as a voter, when I click on the candidate profile, I can see a video of the candidate. I can see latest tweets. I can go down here. I can see additional videos on specific issues. And then I can also see groups and organizations that are endorsing this candidate. So, for example, I can click here.
Hello, I'm Liz Schuler, Secretary-Treasurer of the AFL-CIO. And when the AFL-CIO endorsed Hillary Clinton for president, it was working women who were on my mind.
And I can say great, and if I want to favorite that candidate, I can click here. And when I go back to my ballot, you can see that the nameplates turn green here, and it's very prominent. So then I can move on to the next race, and I can go throughout my whole ballot like that. I can also, sorry about that. I can also find my polling place. I can look here for important information. So, for example, up here looks like November 1st is the last day to request a vote by mail. I can see some early voting opportunities here. Looks like the 5th and 6th you can do weekend voting. So all of these things, are sort of right at my fingertips, and make it much, much easier, for me to go vote and vote, in an informed way. Hopefully that helps. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to respond back or email me at jim@winmyvote.com, or you can even call me at 415-867-9554. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.